traders at Axis Bank expect the T-bills market to trade on a more active note as investors seek to take profit from their auction winnings. Meanwhile, investors continue to position ahead of next week Monday's bond auction. Kinskin Ukeje, team lead, currently trading at Axis Bank, joins me now for more market movements. Kinskin, thanks a lot for joining us on the show today. Busy week we already have. Walk us through the OMO auction we had early on Tuesday, subscription stop rates and the allotment we have so far.
Thank you very much for having me. For the OMO auction, we saw the CBN float and OMO auction offering 600 billion across the 175-day and 182-day maturity. What we saw in that auction was a 3.7 trillion subscription on that front, and the CBN ended up allotting about 2.97 trillion on that, and we saw the stop rates at 20.5 and 20.54% on that.
Okay, and shifting focus now, looking at the revised Q4 bond issuance calendar. How is the market digesting the numbers we are having here, looking at the monthly issuance being increased to about 500 billion naira?
Yeah, the DMO revised the bond calendar for the November and December bond auction, increasing it from 300 billion to 500 billion. What we should see the market participants do is position. So we should see it should trigger bearish sentiment in the market going into as the position ahead for next week bond auction.
And for the FX market, what should we also expect near term as we're counting down into the MPC meeting come next week?
So currently in the FX market this week, we've seen a bullish run. Driving rates, we've seen rates go as high as 1460 levels from where it has been trading in the recent times. But however, what we've seen is that the CBN, despite having the MPC meeting and the resolutions to come early next week, we've seen them participate strongly in the market just to curb demand pressures. But what we'll see just after the MPC meeting, I believe stability will come into the space and rates should return back to around 1450 levels.
Okay. Kinskin, we'll leave the conversation here for now. Thank you so much for your time. That was Kinskin Ukeje, Treasury Team Member at Axis Bank.